Arisu is just entertaining himself with a remote. Hi everyone, so welcome back to another video. This video is kind of different since I'm not obviously showing my face, but this is my reading journal tour. So yeah, this is more awkward without my face on it. I don't know how. This is my reading journal. Here comes Arisu. He's always curious. But this is my reading journal. I got it off, what's it called? Haleop. I think that's it. I don't mind the sentence in here, but I also don't like pay attention to it. I don't even know what it says. Step by step, day by day. Okay. It has a slit on here, which I only noticed after I got it. Like, it's fine, it's okay. Let's just start off with this door. In my first page, I have this spread. Not really a spread, this is just a title page. And these are some just printable stickers that I found on Pinterest. These are other old stickers that I had. I bought a stamp like thingy set from AliExpress. Yeah, it just says reading journal. All of this washi that is on here is from Mian Puki Maki shop, and she's a Portuguese small business owner, and you can check her store. I'll have the name here and the link in the description. But yes, this is just my very just simple, I think, title page. I just put a corgi here because, you know, I have Milo and he's a corgi. Again, my voice. But yes, and then we move on to my shelf page spread thing. And then my reading goals. So for all of this, basically all of my reading journal is based on Katie's readings journal, since I saw a lot of her videos on journaling and I really liked it. And she also takes inspiration on another creator that I don't remember the name, but I'll put on here so you can see up closer. This is my library slash shelf slash books I read page. And again, all of these washies and stickers besides this one is from Honey Bunny Studio. I think I'm saying that correct. If I'm not, I'll put it here. And the rest of the stickers are all from Mian. And yes, I just put a key here saying like if the book I read was a physical copy, an ebook, or an audiobook. And so far I have read 6 books. And yeah, I like the letters are really small, so most of these are not even that eligible. Like Aristotle is so just crumpled in here, and Kim Ji-young as well. Just I know what it is, so yeah. And then at the end I'll just put total of books I read in 2024. And yes, I'm going for like a simple theme, just very fall theme, just very fall themed, since brown and oranges and just earthly tones are my favorite. This is actually a green, you can see it from like here, but yeah, this is like a sage green. But I just decided to put the stickers because it's a lot easier than just having to draw everything. And since I don't want this to feel like a chore, I prefer to put on the stickers, and I have a lot of stickers to use, so that gives me an excuse to actually use the stickers. And it's just easier to keep my promise of just journaling this year. So here I have my reading goals overall for 2024, and I have read more books slash genres are of my comfort zone, which I have done already, but intend on doing more. I have postmodern booktube. Here I am. Finish a manga slash all volumes. So I want to finish, like, complete a manga, even if not all volumes of it are out. I want to complete until like the latest volume in 2024. I don't know how to explain this, but you get me. I finished 2 series. I think this one is a pretty easy one to just tick off. And then I have read more books than last year. Last year I read 33 books. So even if I read like 34, it's already awesome. But if I read less, it's also okay. Like, this is just some goals. It's not, I don't have to stick to this. This is just for fun. Arisu! Do you know when you're filming and your cat decides to have zoomies? Because why not? Does that all the time. Like, why? Join a readathon, and I'm actually creating a readathon, so take this as the BTS / Spring Day readathon announcement, which I am putting here, and I'm linking in my description, so you can check it out and maybe join if you want. But I also want to join other people's readathons, so that's on the list. And then I have read 3 books on my yearly TBR, which will be on the next spread. Next spread is looking kind of empty since this is my series tracker spread, and I kept this very simple. Just put the series that I'm currently reading right now, and this is the one I want to start this year. And yeah, I really like to read all of the 12 books to A Series of Unfortunate Events, because I did watch the TV show and I loved it, and already read volume 1 a couple of years ago, so that's one that I like to continue. And then today I added Aristotle and Dante, and also villains. I actually didn't take this off because I was waiting for the ink to dry, but I already read the first book, which is Vicious by V. Schwab. These are the series that I am reading and plan on continuing, because there are others that I started, but I'm not interested enough to complete them, so yeah. Okay, so next is the yearly TBR and the alphabet challenge spreads. So the yearly TBR is pretty much self-explanatory. These are some of the books that I want to read this year. And Babel, I actually already started it. I just haven't finished it. But I really need to finish it this year. It's not that I'm not liking it. It's just I stopped reading it for some reason and I haven't gone back to it. But yeah, I already ticked off one of them, which is Kim Ji-young, born 1982. I'm also going to start Mistborn, the first book, soon, and I think I'll read Idle Burning for my BTS, not TBR, BTS readathon. So I think I'll also take those off, and I actually have to finally read The Hobbit because it's been on TBR for too long. Then I have the alphabet challenge, which has, just you read the book and then you put the first letter of the title as a letter of the alphabet. So I already have A, K, L, T, V, and W checked off, but as you can still see, I have a lot to go, and I just love this spread. I love the kitty stickers. They're just so cute. Like, this reminds me of Arisu. This totally reminds me of Arisu. Now we're actually going to start with the monthly TBRs. And now, since it's the beginning of March, I've only done 2 spreads, which is the January spread and the February spread. Okay, so for January, I went for a wintry theme. I had all of these cute stickers by Mion. I just have an issue with this spread. Like, I like everything. I just don't like this shade of blue. Like, this shade of blue doesn't match this blue or any blue in here. Like, maybe this one, but even then it's annoying me. Like, I don't like this blue. It's really annoying me, but we'll just get past it. It's done. I can erase it. It's here. It's fine to have mistakes on my journal. That's okay. I also printed this way too big. Yeah, I didn't want to go for this big, but I was like, okay, I already printed it. I'm not going to waste the paper, so let's just do it. So I just write mini reviews for each book that I read. I read 3 books last month, January actually. 703 pages and 18 hours of audiobook. So yeah. January wasn't that great of reading. I mean, it wasn't bad. It was just this first read wasn't that good, since it was a 2.75 out of 5 stars. Then at 4.25, which is really great, and then 3.75, which is also good. So it wasn't a bad month. And I actually did a video on all of these books plus the books that I read in February already on my channel, so you should check that out. This one I just did a couple of hours ago. For this one I decided to go for a bit more color and just play around with pinks and greens, yellows, just like an early spring spread. And this time I only did the title in black because I didn't want the same thing to happen with like misshading of colors like this one. So I just went for a more just simple title. And I also read 3 books for February in 908 pages, so more than in January. And I listened to about 5 hours of audiobook because for Ari and Dante, I listened to the audiobook at sometimes and then I read the book at sometimes, so it wasn't all that like that consistent. Also, I printed this smaller than these ones because the issue with the issue with this being bigger is also that it's like steals me space to write more. So yeah, I think like this it's just way better. It was only 5 stars like I wrote on top, so it was a really, really good month. Like this month, nothing is going to beat this month, I think. I read Vicious, Kim Ji-young, Warren, 1982, and Aristotle. Oh my god, Aristotle and Dante discover the secrets to the universe. Yeah, these are my reviews. These are just like very generic, small reviews of an overall thing, like what I thought of the books. And yeah, that's the end of it. It was very short. This will be March, which I will do when March ends. And I'll just flip the angle since this way you can look at Arisu and not just my bed spread and reading journal. If you'd like more videos like this in the upcoming months, I can do like another one in maybe, I don't know, maybe June, just with the spreads that I made during those months. Also, my next video will be about Kindle versus iPad, since I have had my Kindle for 7 months and I want to compare it just to the iPad and also give my overall experience as being a Kindle owner and an iPad owner. I'm just feeling like Arisu right now. I'm sleepy and I am not making any sense. So yeah. He's going to resort to biting my journal again. Okay, bye. Bye. Ow!